Hey everybody, Bob here again. We finished the exterior of the building and sizing the roof. Between last episode and this episode, I started the painting, and in this episode, we will start on the details. Showing you guys how to cut these little pieces out that I did these fills. See, so when we do Sal's, if you take a look at the picture, has these planter box right here, so I won't need any of this fill. And these will be completely filled in. So I should have filled that whole thing in, not just those little two bottoms, but this plastic is thinner than the material we have, so I'm going to double layer it in that one spot and not worry about it. So at this point, I edited out my first plastic cut, and this was doing some fine detailing here so that I could make a good piece of plastic fit the space. Not using that piece I have in my hand, but going out and getting fresh plastic and creating a new piece that would be correctly and properly sized in that window. Since I'm still a novice builder, I'm learning a lot of these techniques, and I'm still not good at doing things straight out of the box, Plan A style. So I'll typically do things 2 and 3 times in order to get the finished product correct. And actually, by doing things multiple times, the fit and finish of every subsequent attempt gets better and better. So if you're a novice modeler, all you got to do is do it and keep doing it until it gets right, and eventually you figure it all out. One of the other techniques I use when trying to figure this stuff out is the cut long and file back, so you don't have to have a perfect cut right out of the gate. As long as the dimensions are close but still a little bit bigger, you can start slicing off fine details or use a file in order to get everything to fit and finish right. And then if it's still not right, you can go and cover it up or use fill, plastic. Well, bearing in mind that this is a 3x speed video, you can see how much time and effort I spent to get this one piece of plastic to fit the space properly to my own satisfaction. It takes a while, but eventually you get there, and all you can do is enjoy the process. Now we're going to keep these windows here. I have pictures of what's on this side, but I'm going to leave it because Sal actually has a addition right here for more seating, and so this would make sense. And then it's got a little patio deck area for outdoor seating. But if I did anything, I'd put a door, get another door and put it here, then maybe model the patio. I'm not even going to do that, I don't think. I may just put the scenery out here and assume that if people want to sit outside, they walk around the building, whatever. It's not a big place to begin with because it's just a Dairy Queen store. I'm not going to do anything with that. So the question is what do we do with this? I mean, do I keep the windows? Put myself in an interior
not worry about it, because that could easily be an aisleway. All I have to do is I actually just come this way. The kitchen would be like that, behind that door. That second door right there. Got planned for this as well too, so I mean that could make life a lot easier with what we're going to do back here. Because what we're going to do back here is I am going to close up this door, because having this door and this door make no sense. You're not really going to see this anyways. But there's more murals and more mosaics on this side. So we're going to put a mosaic here. I mean, for all intents and purposes, all the effort that I put into a brick wall back here is only to match this. This is probably all going to be siding. And you can't see the brick over here. I mean, this is going to be invisible, at least to the eye. The way once we put the roof on it, even if it has a little splash of color, it's not going to be a huge ordeal. Barely noticeable. Let's do it. Let's just take these windows out, brick this thing in, and or maybe what I do is just do one. I can do the exact same thing using the plastic. One window, do that. And then that'll represent what's over there, because if you take a look at that side wall, it's got that wooden board and some more mosaic. But since what I should have done here is I should have taken this piece and put it here, and then this piece and put it over here, and then I just could have bricked over this. It would have been a little bit better proportion relative to what's out there, but I'm not, again, we're making a representation. I'm a hack modeler, and close enough is good for me, because nobody looking at the building over 90 miles apart is going to notice one from the other. So I don't even know why I use the saw blade there.
So what I'm doing here is opening up the side window on the east side of the building.
And there's our finished product. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this plan, cut myself a little piece of plastic filler, fill that in this way. And obviously it'll only be like that. Then a little piece of plastic and we should be good. So again, I'm not going to show you cutting and pasting that. I will catch you up when I'm ready. Okay, so here's the rough cut of the finished product. Get this damn thing to focus. In order to make the little trim strip that is on the front, you can't really see it because it's so small, but it follows around just at the bottom. In order to make that the same, I'm using this little piece from the metal roofing styrene. And after I put that other piece of plastic in, then I will run this across the top and make it all look finished. Nice, neat, and tidy. And then we'll paint it. All right. So I painted it, cleaned up some of the rough edges, and I added this. I went home and took a look at my pictures, and prototype has these windows shortened, so I cut out a piece of plastic, added it right there. Now inside the building, I'm going to put up these walls. And if you look at the prototype pictures that I'm going to put up here for Sal's. Okay, try this again. So cleared off some of the protruding plastic here, and I looked at my prototype photos, and it turns out that there's they enclose the windows here, and we've got some more mosaic that'll go right down here. So I cut off some plastic, put that in here, and it's not going to get painted. Not going to worry about it. Now I looked at the inside of the building, and the inside of Sal's has adobe tile on the ground and has this unique setup where, and I'll put that online, put it up in a picture for you right now, is that it's got this area here where let's use a pointer. Let me find a pointer. So in this area, that's where they have all their counters and their salsa, and then you go through a doorway here into the seating area. And then there's more mosaics on the wall, which I think I am going to model. And then you've got tables around the perimeter. And there's actually a wall here because there was, if you take a look at the model that I'm building, that it had this wall right here and the mixers and the refrigerators. Well, it turns out that that wall is actually still there in this building, even though I'm not going to model it because I had to shorten the building from front to back. So took that wall out, and all I'm going to do is put in seating in the air and put in seating in here and call it done. I'm obviously not going to model this area because there's no way it's going to be seen. This plastic needs to be cut a little bit shorter so that goes like that. And then I will probably open up another doorway here. I'm not going to open up anything. So people come in this way, order their food here, and then come back out to the seating area, and I'll just make this ingress egress. So I'll paint the bottom of this red. Some more mosaics, more mosaics, more mosaics. This will be hidden by benches, and so don't know how crazy I'm going to go on the interior of this. I might hack it up like I did the mission house, and I'm going to do most of this off camera. I'm also going to, the other thing I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to weather all this and get the grout in. You guys have seen me do that a couple dozen times at this point. I don't think it's any big deal. So this is kind of the direction we're headed in. Next time we're on camera, I'll install the windows and install the walls. I'll finish cutting the plastic, we'll install the walls, and then we'll start on this roof feature and show you how we're going to do that.